My beloved, I'm stirring your soul awake into a reality you've barely tasted, a revelation that could redefine everything. If you dare to embrace it now, you've learned the language, you've mastered the motions. But pause and be honest with me. Is your heart still wide open to me? Or have you grown comfortable in a version of faith that never confronts, never transforms? This is no call to religion. This is a call to raw, sacred connection. The enemy won't always roar. Sometimes he rocks you to sleep with familiarity. I'm not seeking perfection. I'm calling you into presence. If your faith has drifted into a side role, instead of being your breath, your heartbeat, then hear this gentle thunder. It's time to go all in. I've watched your quiet faith. When the way was hidden, you still moved forward. When the burden pressed in, you stood your ground. That unseen loyalty, it touches my heart deeper than the loudest worship ever could. Every unseen tear, every whispered, "Help me," I've caught them all. Even when I felt absent, I was weaving miracles behind the veil. Those long waits, they were building muscles you didn't know you had. Those heavy loads, they were laying foundations no storm can shake. And now, your persistence is about to erupt into harvests that will leave you in awe. Prepare for overflow, not just in what you can hold, but in the very places you've felt empty. Dove, wholeness where you've been torn. Herb strength where you've grown faint. Bright button clarity where confusion once ruled. This won't be a moment of relief. It'll be a complete reawakening. Your faithfulness in famine has positioned you for purpose in abundance. Those hidden sacrifices, those painful yes to me, I saw every single one. Now, I'm unlocking provision that makes no sense. They carried no visible scars, yet their hearts bore the weight of unseen wounds. In silent places, they questioned, am I seen? Am I loved? Still, they searched for me. And in that quiet room, I enveloped them with my presence. I whispered truth to silence the lies they had believed. I reminded them of their worth, not by the world's measure, but by mine, their creator. In time, I led them to safety, to a sanctuary of healing. I restored joy. I revived purpose. They called on me, and I broke the chains of rejection that once bound them. There was another, tormented in mind, haunted by thoughts that stole peace. They feared they were too broken to fix. But when they cried, "Help me," I came. I touched their thoughts, renewed them moment by moment. I led them to truth, to wisdom, to strength they never knew they had. Where torment once ruled, peace now reigns, and the one behind walls, feeling forgotten by time and life. They found me too, not first in physical freedom, but in the deeper freedom of the spirit. On a cold floor, they surrendered, and I met them right there. I didn't wait for perfection. I came the moment their heart turned to me. In their confinement, they discovered true liberty. And when the time came, I opened the doors, ushering them into a new beginning. Now they carry my hope into the shadows, lighting the path for others. To the abandoned, the unseen, the forgotten, I was never far. I knew their names. I had always known. When they looked up, I lifted them. I sent comfort. Through strangers, through moments, through whispers of grace they didn't expect. I reminded them, I am the father to the fatherless, the protector of the voiceless, the companion to the lonely, and to the weary, those who gave everything to care for others, yet had no one to pour into them. I sent rest, not always by lifting the burden, but by strengthening them beneath it. I refreshed their spirit. I became their secret source of strength. And in due season, I brought them to places of renewal. Yes, many have sought me. The sick with no cure, the lost with no guide, the broken with no healer. And I became what they lacked. Their remedy, their restorer, their road. I still do this. I still deliver. I still respond to the heart that seeks. I don't measure you by your past. I don't require perfection. I only ask for honesty, a heart willing to turn. I have lifted the crushed, freed the trapped, comforted the incurable, resurrected what was thought dead, restored what barely held together. I have made streams in deserts, brought beauty from ashes, and danced joy into places of mourning. Know this, my child, freedom isn't always instant. Some chains fall in a moment, others loosen day by day. But every step toward freedom is sacred. I'm in it all. If you don't yet see what you've prayed for, don't assume I'm absent. I'm already working, setting things in motion. When you see others receive, don't envy. Rejoice, for I can and will do it for you too. I'm not limited. I never run out of compassion. I never overlook the sincere heart. Some may wait, some may walk through fire, but the flames won't consume them. The waters won't drown them. I was with them, and I'm with you. Let the testimonies of my faithfulness build your faith. I am the same God who parts seas, feeds multitudes, restores the lost. My arm is not too short to save. My ears are not closed to your cry. Call on me, and I will answer. Seek me, and you will find me. Knock, and I will open the door. These are not just words. They are my promise. They are my nature. I respond to humility. I draw near to faith. No one who truly comes to me leaves disappointed. Even the thief on the cross found me in his final breath. It's never too late. You are never too far gone. Regret doesn't repel me. Doubt doesn't disqualify you. Every sincere cry pulls you closer to me. I'm in the moments you think can't be redeemed. I rebuild what you thought was lost forever. Freedom isn't a one-time miracle. It's a daily rhythm. Each day, I strip away what holds you back and lead you into deeper calm, deeper wholeness. Even when you stumble, I don't let go. Even when you doubt yourself, I remain confident in what I placed within you. You matter. You're seen. You're still part of my plan. Let the stories of others spark your hope. If I help them, I can help you. If I call them out of darkness, I can call you too. My love never runs dry. My help never expires. My grace covers more than your past could ever demand. So don't stop seeking. Don't stop trusting. I'm closer than your next breath. Already working, already restoring. Breathe, rest, receive. You are mine. In your soul's weariness, I arrive. Entering spaces worn from life's relentless journey, pressing gently upon tender points, where you once knelt beneath burdens too heavy to rise. There, I move with compassion, strengthening what felt fractured, easing the ache of old wounds. The past will not dictate your edges. You are made to rise, to stand once more after the fall, as vitality returns and your spirit feels light again. Release the remnants of disappointment. Let fears of faltering dissolve. I realign your walk with clarity. Restore the rhythm of your path with purpose. Where once you felt numb or disoriented, let that veil lift. New direction flows now. Sure-footedness reborn. Your steps, though once shadowed, are now watched over, guided with unwavering attention. Let the unrest within your spiritual path be stilled. Where you staggered, find balance. Where dread once echoed, walk with calm resolve. Your journey holds meaning. I clear the road ahead, from the summit of your insight to the foundation of your being. From within, my presence renews, bringing soul-deep refreshment, quiet mending. Every thought, every feeling, gathered into harmony, resting in my perfect peace. You are not who you once were. I have touched the depths of you. My spirit now sustains your center. Light shines from your core, a gentle unfolding, a sacred voyage we walk together. Let joy rise within. Let your spirit lift effortlessly. Let gratitude echo through your innermost being. For I am here, still arriving, pouring peace into you even now. My love is unceasing, unstoppable, and unshakable, and the work I do within you, my beloved, is purposeful and ongoing. So live from love. Offer kindness, aid, and grace, not to earn regard, but as the natural fruit of a soul reshaped by sacred nearness. You have nothing to prove. Your goodness flows freely, evidence of affection eternal. When others witness this quiet beauty in you, they'll glimpse not just your presence, but mine. As you draw from this infinite well of love, sacred awareness dawns. Moments come when your heart cannot contain the goodness. when grace touches the world, and sorrow gives way to awe-filled gratitude. This is not reward. This is the unfolding of a path. I've walked with you, patiently, lovingly, never once turning away, when my presence shines brightly, and your soul feels alive, when loss is replaced by unimagined abundance. Turn your heart to me in thanks. Gratitude joins our hearts. It binds you to humility, reminding you all you have flows from my compassion, my provision, my hand. Praise me not just in gain, but in waiting. I am working in the unseen. Celebrate not only open doors, but the closed ones too, for each reflects my perfect wisdom. True trust believes without visible evidence, because the one who promised is faithful. Gratitude in both fullness and scarcity protects your heart from pride and despair alike, anchoring it in the eternal. My dear one, never think you've grasped all wisdom. Do not cling too tightly to your current understanding. Even the deepest human insight is small against my infinite knowing. When you stand at crossroads, when choices weigh heavy, or the way seems unclear, it is not logic alone that lights your path, but the quiet certainty of my voice within. To know me is not an idea. It is a state of being. It is found in conversation that transforms, in seeking not only from need, but from love. Invite me into every moment, from the simplest act to the most profound turning point. I guide not just through storms, but across smooth ground. I go before you, crafting sacred intersections, ordained encounters, each step watched, each opening marked with purpose. Be strong, my child, not with a hardened heart, not by walls built from past pain, not with clenched independence, but strong in the deepest truth. You are never alone. Be courageous, not because of outer ease or confidence in self, but because I, the maker of all, walk beside you. Even vast currents cannot sweep you away. I clear a path when none appears. I uphold you when trials press close. Your essence is secure, so look to the horizon, not with dread, but quiet hope. For I have written your future in love, and stitched it together with eternal wisdom. Do not lose heart when prayers seem unanswered, or efforts yield no visible fruit. Growth takes root slowly, but I see it all. Every silent striving, every searching moment. Remembered, your days hold significance. Each one bears my fingerprints. They are saturated with my affection. When you rise, let this truth be your anchor. I am active in your life today, still shaping, still guiding, still composing your story. So trust me still, with holy calm. And know this, my beloved, the days ahead gleam with light, not because all will be easy, but because my nearness will have space to shine more clearly through you. One day you'll look back and see how perfectly it all came together, how dreams were quietly revived, how hearts were healed, and connections restored. All of it, a tapestry of grace I've been weaving across your life, not only